Previous FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe has been under a mystery-fantastic jury examination for quite a long time, as per a stunner new report. As indicated by an examination by the Washington Post, McCabe is being explored to decide if criminal allegations ought to be documented against him. In the event that charges are documented, the previous FBI boss faces a conceivable jail sentence. The news rose soon after the Justice Department Overseer General discovered McCabe needed openness in his spilling of data to the media about the FBI's messed-up examination concerning Hillary Clinton. Such boards are at times utilized just as investigative devices, and it stays misty if McCabe will at last be charged, the Post states. As indicated by Western Journal, government prosecutors impaneled the terrific jury after a proposal from the Justice Department. Effectively in excess of one witness has been called before the jury, the Post reports. McCabe's legal advisor made light of the improvement. The present break about a procedural advance taken over multi-month prior, happening amidst an appalling week for the president, is a pitiful and ineffectively hidden endeavor to attempt to occupy the American open. We stay sure that an intensive survey of the realities and conditions identified with this issue will exhibit that there is no premise on which criminal accusations ought to be brought, said Michael R. Bromwich, McCabe's lawyer, as indicated by Fox News. Bromwich said he doesn't expect his customer will confront indictment except if there is impedance from large amount of the organization. McCabe was found to have spilled data to the media in 2016 of every push to depict himself in an ideal light with respect to the examination of Clinton's utilization of a private email server. McCabe looked to disprove an account that had been creating, that scrutinized McCabe's fairness in administering the examination concerning Clinton's messages and the Clinton Foundation, the Washington Examiner revealed. McCabe was a dubious figure inside the FBI even before his part researching Clinton, as his better half looked for political office with the assistance of Clinton's Democratic partners. In November a year ago, the guard dog aggregate Judicial Watch noticed that McCabe had clashes amid the examination. The FBI is imperiled. Mr. McCabe ought to have been no place close to the Hillary Clinton examinations, Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton said. That he decided to recuse himself just days before the race additionally exhibits the FBI's Clinton email examination was a sham. No big surprise it took a year and a government claim to get these records. It is well past time for the Justice Department to revive the Clinton email examination. McCabe was terminated from his part in the FBI in March, in a matter of seconds before he intended to resign. The FBI's OPR at that point surveyed the report and hidden archives and issued a disciplinary proposition prescribing the rejection of Mr. McCabe, an announcement by Attorney General Jeff Sessions said at the time. Both the OIG and FBI OPR reports reasoned that Mr. McCabe had made an unapproved revelation to the news media and needed openness, including under promise, on various events. As per Department Order 1202, and in light of the report of the Inspector General, the discoveries of the FBI Office of Professional Responsibility, and the proposal of the department's senior vocation official, I have fired the work of Andrew McCabe taking effect right now, Sessions said at that point. McCabe has demanded he has been unjustifiably assaulted by the Trump Organization. An indistinguishable month from his terminating, McCabe safeguarded himself in an op-ed for the Washington Post in which he said he might not have dependably come clean but rather that he never intended to misdirect anybody. I have been blamed for absence of genuineness. That isn't valid. I didn't intentionally delude or mislead examiners, McCabe composed. At the point when gotten some information about contacts with a journalist that were completely inside my capacity to approve as delegate chief, and in the midst of the bedlam that encompassed me, I addressed inquiries as totally and precisely as I could. What's more, when I understood that a portion of my answers were not completely exact or may have been misconstrued, I stepped up with regards to revise them. Even from a pessimistic standpoint, I was not clear in my reactions, and due to what was happening around me may well have been befuddled and diverted, and for that I assume full liability, he included. In any case, that isn't an absence of realism.